welcome all celestial beings to your Monday free and donation based readings. So, how are you guys doing tonight? Hopefully, you are having a wonderful, wonderful night this beautiful Monday. The weather over here in Florida has been pretty much perfect outside. And yeah, lots of sun, lots of sun. So let's take a quick look, see how everybody is here, and let you guys know why I've been gone. So, hey Sirius, how are you? Scorpio, Crystal, GB, Dreamy. Hey Mo, how are you guys? So, what can you guys expect today in today's live? We are actually still trying to catch up with our past life readings. So if you were here the last time I was live, and I got you on the list, then you already are on the list for a past life reading. What we're going to be doing next week is we're going to get started with, like, the theme is going to be love readings. So we're going to talk about soulmates, twin flames, all that kind of stuff. And we're going to focus next week on doing love readings. But this week, yes, of course, you can ask for a love reading and I would gladly read for you. And there's also donations. If you leave a donation, it helps you skip the line. Now, the way I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to take one person that donated, one person that did not, one that did, one did not, like that. Okay, so that way we are able to get to as many people as possible, and those that did not donate still get a couple people in there and get a chance to get read for. So, hey, Blissful Breeze, how are you? So this is what happened. So I was supposed to come on Thursday night, and I ended up not showing up because I was starting to feel off. So Thursday night is when I started to just like really not feel good at all. And then came Friday, and I got tested and everything, and I came out positive for COVID. And so pretty much Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I focused on healing. I do a lot of natural homemade remedies to take care of things. So pretty much if it's something that is small, I can get rid of it in about one day. Something that is bigger like COVID, it takes me a little longer. And I was able to get it out of my system, at least the symptoms, in 3 days flat. But because of that, I had no voice. So unless I came here planning on doing just pure sign language, that was not going to work. And I was in extreme pain because I had a lot of body aches. And the way I handle things, I don't take things that stop my body from doing what it has to do in order to heal. So I just dealt with the pain throughout it all. So that's why I wasn't here. So I apologize for not being here Thursday or Saturday, but I'm back again today. And I do plan to come back again more this week. So I will plan to come on Saturday as well, but we're also probably going to do one more live somewhere in there when we get another opportunity to. So that's what's going on. That's why I haven't been here. And that's what we're going to be doing for today. One more thing that I want to remind you guys of is that we're doing a free giveaway. So make sure you're looking at the description, because in the description, you are getting the what you'll win and how to participate. And I've extended this giveaway a little bit longer to give more people an opportunity to participate. And all that information is in the description below. What else can I let you guys know? Oh, and also I want to start a new series. So this series is about Ask Bebe Anything. So pretty much as long as it's within my field of knowledge to be able to share with you, then I want to make videos and come and do lives on these topics. So what I decided to do as an incentive to get you guys asking questions is I want to go ahead and ask if you guys could give me your questions. What would you like me to talk about? What kind of questions would you like to ask? Whether it's in the psychic field, whether it's talking about spirit, spirituality, I'm a holistic lifestyle coach. So if anything in that field, as far as like either whether it's pretty much anything, meditation, anything within this mystical metaphysical realm, as well as coaching and getting yourself on track. So anything along those lines, uh, put your questions in there, and if I answer your question, if your question gets picked, then you get to win a free private reading with myself. And that free private reading is going to be anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes long. So that is as an incentive for you guys to help me out by giving me a couple more questions, things that you guys would like to know. And again, I will shout you out. And when you hear that shout out, you can come back and say, hey, I saw you use my question, and get in touch with me on Instagram at Celestial Guidance by Bebe. And we will go ahead and book your free 30 to 45-minute private reading. Okay. So those are all the updates, everything I wanted to give you guys today. And today we will be live for as long as my voice will allow. Since today I am finally have my voice back, but it's my first day back. So let's see what happens. Okay. All right. Now let's take a look here at the comments. Hey, Lefty Green, you say you donated. Let me put you on a list here. Hey, Crystal, Dreamy Rose. Can we finish the list on the past lives tonight? Yeah. Well, I don't know if we can finish it, but we're definitely going to start it. I did the cleansing with the cinnamon video you have, and also the cleansing with the charged holy water. I did this early. That is wonderful. I actually did a cleansing yesterday too, to help with like also on an energetic level, like release all the extra stuff that just doesn't serve me, everything that I've been picking up from people's energies, all everything, like the inside, the outside. When I get sick, I go hardcore. I look at all aspects of who I am, and I like go into it really in depth to make sure that I can heal my body within those 3 days. I'm feeling 100% better. And you know what, guys? I actually have the shot and I got COVID. That's not the same piece. My kids don't have the shots, and I won't give them the shots, and they didn't get COVID. So just some food for thought. Guts. I haven't seen you before. Welcome. Big hugs for you. Yes, dear, you can get a free reading. The way we do the free readings is we add you to a list, and then we go based on that list. Like do some free, some pay, some donation based, like that, back and forth. We are still focusing on past life readings, but I have a whole list of people. So we'll see how many people we can get around to. Thank you, Mo, for sending healing vibes. I really appreciate that, because those help too. You know what? I did do a video once, and I wasn't happy with it because of the fact that I did it while I was sick. And so like super brain fart. You know how like when you're not feeling well, you're like, and you can't think straight and you forget a million things. That's how that video was. So I do want to come back, but I don't know if to do an upload or to do a live. What would you guys prefer about me explaining the whole process? Do you rather have an upload where you have all the list of things and everything, or would you guys rather have a live where you can ask me questions about different things or surrounding it? Let me know. Ask Bebe anything. How to be more confident in your abilities. Thank you for participating and asking a question. Same to you, water woman. Hi, Lisa. How are you, sweetie? Hi, Suman. You want to be added to the list? Yes, of course, dear. We can add you to the list. You stay live? All right. If I do live, what I'll probably do is like I'll write stuff down and like have you like show it to the camera so that way you guys can screenshot it, you know? You're hanging in there? I love this thing. Isn't this cute? If I could just wear just that, I would, but then it's see-through, so that wouldn't work. Let me get rid of this. All right, so let's go ahead and see here. Let me see what you guys have to say about this. You guys want more psychic readings. Okay. Awesome, awesome sauce. Okay, good to know what you guys like. All right, so let's see who is here for the all right, so who is here for those readings? Did we got to everybody here? Then did we get to everybody here? Okay. Do we have Mary Wilson, Kamal, Oceany Shap, Adelina, Sumner Adams, Esha, Zane, Rachel Queen, Raj Willing, Suman, Tammy, Crystal, Sabine, Matthew, Divya, Mina, Elizabeth 19, Sims, Yadu, Lose Love, and I am Amira. So if you heard your name, let me know you are here because that means that you wanted to get your reading and you are already on that list. So once I see you say you're here, oh yeah, my voice is like very itchy. So we'll see how long I'll be able to do this. But don't worry, guys. However long I go, I'll probably still make a point to come back again. Like I might just do another week marathon. We just might go tomorrow until we get through all these. And then once we get through all these, we'll start with soulmate readings. I think you guys are going to like that. All right, let me start giving you guys numbers. Let's see who's here for their past life reading. Da-da-da-da-da. And Watered Woman, I see you here, okay? So let me actually even write your name down. And Lofty Green, I also see you here, okay? I know you left a donation, so I'm going to let you be first in line with your question, and then we'll move on to the other readings. So we'll have Lofty as 1. Then we have, remember guys, the donations help you skip the line, okay? We have Suman. Okay, Suman will be second in line. Where are you? Okay. Then we have, who else is here? And you just want to know Ricky's feelings for you. For you currently. Let's see. GB, did you get yours yet? I'm not sure if you got yours yet or not. Okay, it says you got yours. Okay. Yes, Suman, you're gonna be second in line, so you're gonna get your readings first. Let's see who else is here. Crystal. Crystal, you're gonna be third in line. Where are you, Crystal? Where have you here? Okay, Crystal is third. Jano. Jano, I did your past life reading, it says here. So, let me see. If I did not, let me know, but it shows here like I did your past life reading. Matthew. Matthew, did I get to your past life reading? I don't think so. I think you're here. Matthew, you're fourth in line. Watered woman, would you like your reading to be on a past life reading? Okay. All right. So this is what we have as of right now. Okay. Raj is here. All right. So, okay. Okay. So that's what I have as of right now. Okay. So now that I have this, let me give you guys the order that we have because I also see people from today. Okay. So for today, oh my goodness, I'm trying to make this not confusing to me. Where are we? Here we go. Okay. I'm writing you guys down in order so that I am able to get to all of you guys. And I'm sorry if I switched your positions around a little. Okay. Okay, and who wanted to get read for today? In addition, we have okay, we have Lisa. We have Scorpio. We have Water Woman and Jano. Okay. Okay. So so far okay. All right, so correct me if anything, but this is what I have, guys. We have Lofty Green, we have Water Woman, we have Suman, Matthew Hunt, Crystal, Raj the Willing, Lisa, Scorpio, and Jano. Serious. That's what I'm calling you, serious. All right. I got you as 9 on the list. Okay, I think we got everybody. So now you know this is going to be the order that we're going to work in. Lofty, Water, Suman, Matthew, Crystal, Raj the Willing, Lisa, Scorpio, Jano, and Sirius. So those are the ones that are on the list. in that order. If you wanted to skip the line, remember donations is what helps you get there. Let me take a look. Okay. Okay, you had a question. Okay. I'm putting you here, okay, Kay? You know, that would be a good a week, like asking what do our deities want to tell us? Like not our angels, not our spirit guides, but what does deity want us to know? That would be a good section there of questions. Lofty Green, you wanted to know what Ricky's feelings are for you right now. Guys, very important. Make sure that you are here when I call your name or I skip you, okay? That being said, Lofty, let me know you're here. Let's get started. All right. How you guys doing? How's your night going? What are you guys having? Are you having your water tonight? Or is it morning where you're at? Tell me, what's the weather like? It's perfect here. It's been like 78, sunny and breezy. How about for you? Yesterday, I actually went to the beach to help me with being sick, and oh man, the way that sun glistened in the water was stunning. I absolutely loved it. I'm waiting to see if Lofty shows up. If not, I will skip Lofty and we will continue with Water Woman. Watered Woman. Have you learned anything new this week? Oh, I've been doing the honey. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Scorpio says it's really good here. Cold morning, calming weather. I love winters. Hey, Ashley. Good afternoon. All right. Well, it looks like Lofty went to do an errand or something, so I'll wait for her to come back to do her reading. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and start with Watered Woman. 1 degree here, and yes, drinking water and lots of snow. Oh my God, 1 degree, and I complain when it's like 65. I love it hot. Like I'm the type of person that 80 to 100 degrees, and I'm good. I'm good. But I'm weird. Like I like sleeping with the sun beaming in my face. I like heat. Heat is good for me. All right, so for those that don't know, what we're doing is past life readings. And this is absolutely new to me. I've only been doing past life readings for about a month and change. But nevertheless, it has been super cool and awesome to see all the information that's coming in and you guys being able to validate the information that is coming through, which is awesome because I myself am still a skeptic to it, not to past life readings. I absolutely know and believe in past life readings. I've used them before to help me with my stuff in my life, but I have never really done them. I've always referred them to somebody else. And so every time I get positive feedback, I'm like, whoa, this is so cool. Like, is this legit? Like, is this really happening here? So please give me feedback after every reading. You resonated, you didn't resonate. I don't care. Either way, we're in this journey together. I would love to hear from you and how this feels right or not right for you. Okay. So how the information is going to come through, I'm just going to take a couple of deep breaths. I'm going to focus in on you, and then I'm going to try to connect with your higher self and then just see what comes through. Okay. Okay. Oh, and guys, before we get started, one thing we have not done yet. Have you subscribed yet? If you haven't, please make sure you're subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Let's get those numbers up. Let's get this channel going into the millions and billions of people. And let's become a very big whole country worth of tribe. And of course, don't forget the notification bell and the like button, guys. If you don't hit that like button, YouTube don't know that I'm even here. So let YouTube know that I'm here by giving me that like, please, pretty please. Especially if I read for you, I appreciate that as a exchange of energy. Okay, so now that, thank you so much, Watered Woman. I'm so glad you subscribed. Thank you. Hey, Rachel, how are you? Hey, you're here for your reading. Let me put you on the list. I know I have you here. Rachel Queen, she's here for her past life reading. I'm sorry I wasn't here on Thursday or Saturday. I got COVID, and so I ended up just not being accessible. I couldn't talk. I was like, maybe I should just go on and do sign language or something. But I didn't think that would have been too fun because my sign language is very basic. I'm not very good at it yet. And plus, and how are you guys gonna know what I'm saying? How many of you guys know sign language? Anybody else? I'm feeling good. Except like now that I'm talking a lot, I can feel my throat going. But other than that, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. The first day though, like Friday, oh man, the body aches. They were intense. And I don't take things to cause the pain to go away. So I was just in pain all day, nonstop, all my body. It sucked. It sucked. But I knew that what I had to do, and I did everything I had to do. And if you guys ever get COVID and you want to learn how to get rid of it within 3 days, and I'm not talking about not being contagious. I'm still keeping my distance from people. And I'm waiting until I get a negative COVID test result before I interact with the world. So I'm still, trying to be safe for everybody else's sake. But as far as the symptoms, 3 days. I've done this for my aunt. I've done this for myself. And when I got the vaccine, and now I did it for myself again, and with the actual COVID. So if you want to learn about that, let me know in the comments, because somebody else suggested that I should mention all the different things that I do, because it's not just take this or take that. It's a whole experience of really looking at yourself from all four bodies: the spiritual, the mental, the emotional, the physical, and actually targeting all parts of it. And within 3 days, you're good. 3 days. Okay. But, and of course, I'm no doctor, can't promise anything, blah, blah, blah. This is just Bebe doing what Bebe does to heal herself. And if you just want me to share, I can share, but I can't tell you I'm curing anything. I'm just Bebe, not a doctor. Okay. Not FDA approved. I'm not FDA approved. I'm just Bebe. All right. I got you here, Rachel. My sister can't speak, so I know that. So I know that much. Okay. So you know a little bit of it. I know I know what I need to know for massage, and I know I know my letters, and then I know some basic stuff like how do you feel, um like I can sing a couple songs because I've practiced them. So like I pick words here and there and I can put them together. I love watching people who speak sign language and like try to learn. I used to be fluent in elementary, but I haven't been fluent. I just know enough to get through and survive. Plus they read lips. So we make it work somehow. Thank you, babe. I really appreciate that, Suman. Hey, Shaylee, how are you? Okay, let's get to the readings. Let's just get to the readings, guys. Okay. Hey, guys, please let me know if Lefty Green shows up. Like, start typing in there. Hey, Lefty Green is here. Lefty Green is here. if you see her, so that way I don't skip her, okay? Because she did leave a donation. All right. Onto the reading. Let's see what happens. Are you ready to rumble? Ah! Look, she showed up. Okay. Okay, I see you, Lofty Green. Lofty Green, we're going to go ahead and find out Ricky's feelings for you right now. And after this, watered woman, we're going to get started with your past life, okay? So let's find out Ricky's feelings right now, okay? You know what to do, girl. I want you to take your deep breath in and out. I want you to focus. And let's see what's going on with him this week. What are his energies like, okay? Um, I feel like there's a wall between you two right now. I feel like there's a separation. What is this about? There's something separating you guys right now. I don't know if it's a person or a situation or something, but there's something in the way. Okay, right now he's trying in the midst of trying to make a decision. He's like going, do I do what I feel or do I do what I think is right? It's like a battle between what is going on in his mind and what's going on in his heart. And there's some interference though. There's somebody or something that is in the way of you two for whatever reason. It feels like, I don't know. Okay, so you got the Ace of Pentacles. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's normally a fresh start, but I feel like this moon here is really showing up in a way where it's saying, don't get your hopes up right now. I would reserve my emotions and reserve my actions at this moment. Just for like right now, I know you ask regularly to see what's going on week to week, what's going on with him. This week, it seems like give him some space. I wouldn't want to get involved while he's in the midst of trying to make these decisions, because it also seems like there's something else that can be getting in the way between you two. And I wouldn't want that to be you, like maybe something you say or something you do. So here, let me just show you. So here for me is where I'm seeing the balance between what he's thinking and what he's feeling, and having to come to like a decision between the two. Whenever I see the moon, I think of a shadow. I think of things not being as clear as day. It's not easily understandable. So it is something that is still trying to be figured out, but it is a decision that he's trying to make that is going to give it a fresh start, whatever this is. Yeah, it looks like he's in the midst of trying to make a decision. So that's where his current feelings towards you and towards in general is just, I'm trying to make a decision. And it does look like his heart is winning over his mind. It looks like he's making decisions based more on what he feels than what he thinks is the right decision to make. Because here is like that, like an overflow of emotions. Like I'm feeling loved, and so I'm wanting to give that back. I'm feeling like a sense of, I'm going to follow my heart versus follow my mind, but he's still in that midst of that decision making. So that's what I'm getting for you. Okay. So that was for you, Lofty Green. case, huh? Okay, so donations, you can ask whatever you want. If you don't leave a donation and you're just in line, then we're doing past life readings. We're going to try to finish all the past life readings that for the theme this week. I wanted to finish it last week, but because I got sick, I wasn't able to. But we will finish it by this week. If I don't get to you for the past life readings by the end of this week, then we'll just have to wait till the next time we go around this theme. Or you can leave a donation. Next week's theme is going to be soulmates, twin flames, love, in general. It could be romantic love, relationship love. We're going to talk about family, friends, things like that. We're going to see about what can we be doing, where can we be making decisions that can help better our love lives or bring towards us the people that we want in our life. So we'll be discussing all that, okay? All right, so now to Water Woman. You're welcome, babe. All right, Shaylee, if you want to ask that, we are taking donations for those kind of questions. And I think you said you sent a donation. Okay. Let me see here. All right. You said you left a donation. I do not see it. Was it PayPal? Yeah, next week is, and you know what? We might end up doing 2 weeks of that. You never know how long, these will last. Yeah. No, I don't think I did. Let me see. No, I put you on the list, but I never got around to you. So that's for Rachel. Rachel, I put you on the list, but I didn't get back to you. Okay, let me see. PayPal. Okay. It just took its time to get back, apparently. I got you here. All right, Shady. Let me add you to the list. And since you donated, you're going to be right after Watered Woman. Oh my goodness. Where are we? This is not good. This is not good. You're going to be all over the place. Here we are. We're going to make sure that we don't get lost. There we go. All right. And your question was, what is Alex's feelings towards me? Let's see what comes through. All right. Watered Woman. Can you give me your first name if possible? If not, that's fine. Hey, Zaria. So the way we are doing is we are doing the past life readings unless you leave a donation. If you leave a donation, then you ask whatever you'd like. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and take a deep breath in and out, and let's get started with Water Woman. No more interruptions. All right, so guys, don't forget to give this video a like. We have 14 people, 11 likes. We should be able to get a few more likes. Please, 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 pretty please. At this moment, I wish to connect with your higher self. I wish to connect with Watered Woman's higher self. I call upon your higher self at this moment. Hey, sweetie, if you can do me a favor, just make sure you don't have anything crossed, arms or legs. I feel a little blockage between us for whatever reason. Okay. Okay, we're good. All right, so the question is, a past life that has impacted this life. Is there a past life that has majorly impacted or in some way relates to this life that she is living right now? What information can we gain? Something that can help her with making decisions to better her life now. Can you tell me about a past life, please? What can you show me? Interesting. Okay, I'm not seeing anything yet, but I'm hearing laughter, like children laughing. Okay. Take me deeper. Help me understand what this is. Okay. Uh-huh. What was significant about this life that relates to the life that she has now? Okay. Okay. All right. So what I'm getting for you is one of the past lives that you've had that has impacted this life now, that is going to help you or has helped you kind of become who you need to become, because that's more what it's coming to for you. Um what I was shown is, first I was listening and it was just like a lot of kids just like laughing and joking around, and it's just laughter. Then you showed me like a third world type of country. It just looked like field. It looked like nothing, there was nothing there, right? It's just kids playing, and there was like no buildings, really nothing like that. And what I heard was, what you said was that this was a third world country that you lived in, that you were very, 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 very poor, like literally eating dirt poor. But no matter how poor you were or you guys were, it was, you knew it, but you didn't know it. You know, you really just loved life, and you were just able to find happiness even in the smallest things. You were able to have appreciation for just literally being able to play outside, like in a wooded area, or just to be able to see friends. It's like the simplest things meant so much to you. You did though have a very rough life during that time, and I'm not talking about rough in the sense of like being poor. That was just like a normal thing. Like you didn't know you were poor because that's all you really knew. But what I mean with rough life, I mean, um I'm on YouTube, so I have to be careful with the words I use. I think the way I can say it is assault, if you catch my drift. So in that lifetime, that you went through a lot of that kind of stuff, but even that, you didn't let it kill your spirit. What I'm being told, that what you're saying, that how this relates to this lifetime now, is that in this lifetime you are not experiencing that kind of life at all. And what it is showing is that you are going through different levels of awakening, and you needed to experience that, because in now this lifetime, now you are in a position where you have this sense of knowingness and this sense of being able to really understand what somebody else is going through and be there for them on a deeper level than you would have, because you have experienced all these things. Even though you didn't experience them in this lifetime, you have experienced them. So they're innate within you to be able to help others. So I wouldn't be surprised that if in this lifetime you ended up doing something with kids, working with kids in one capacity or the other, because it's more about you being able to show that love and that compassion in whatever field you have towards children, towards being able to see their struggle and be able to still make them feel like it's going to be okay. And so, really, that's like your gift. Your gift is really making people feel like it's going to be okay. And that's just another level of awakening for you. That is kind of like part of your soul contract here in this lifetime. It's about helping others know that things are going to be okay. So, whether you do that on a professional level or just on a friendship level, that is a natural gift you have of making people feel comforted, because you just got that from being able to, from having experienced it in the past. So that's what we're getting for you, hon. Okay. Love to hear how this resonates. Love to hear what feedback you have. But that's what came through for you. Okay. Now let's go ahead and move on to Shaylee, because you left a donation. So Shaylee, let me know you are here, and we're gonna get started with you. Okay. You help people for a living. Perfect. You are exactly where you need to be then. And this comes innate for you because of the fact that you've been there. Like, even though you don't, like, well, I didn't go through this in this lifetime, but you have, just not in this lifetime. So you have a sense of compassion that you can really sympathize, like really sympathize, almost as if you had gone through it, but that's because you had, you know what I mean? So that's what that was going through. Um, do, 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 do. Don't know if last was hibernating since I'm sick. Hey, baby girl, how are you, Bree? You say you're feeling sick. I'm sorry. I've actually just came back from being sick. I'm actually COVID positive right now as we speak. But I have no more symptoms because I already took care of all that. Tomorrow I'll get tested again just to confirm that I'm good to go and I'm negative. But as of Right now, as of yesterday, I tested positive. So I will be sharing all the things I do. And don't forget, I have that video that teaches you about the elderberry and all that stuff if you want to check that out. Um, I'm an empath and can read emotions well and a humanitarian. Now you know where you got it from. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that just simply amazing? Like these past life readings just blow my mind. Just blow my mind. I'm so grateful to be able to have this gift that I didn't even know I had. It's just amazing. You know what? Since you're saying that about being an empath, I would totally just take away all kinds of titles when you are exploring your craft and just allow stuff to happen and just be like, well, you never know, you never know, you never know. And you never really know how much you can actually like come out, like what gifts do you actually have that are hidden that you didn't even know, because the right gift will show up at the right time for you to help the right people. At least that's what I've learned. Okay, guys. You told me I was a mom in 1500s in a past life. I found myself dreaming of myself as a dark-skinned woman with long black hair and was wearing pink corset dresses as she was pregnant. Wow! So cool. That is so cool, Bree. I am feeling tons better, Tiffany. Thank you so much. You had COVID during Thanksgiving? Well, I'm glad you're over all that now. All right, let's see. I don't know. I'm super exposed the whole time. I never get. You probably don't have your vaccine, and that's probably why you didn't get sick, because I don't want to, everybody has their choice, and I'm not here to tell you what you to do or to tell you made the right choice or the wrong choice about getting the vaccine. I personally did it because um I pretty much was coerced into doing it, in my personal opinion. Um, I did it in order to be able to work. I did it in order to be able to see my brother. Um, but if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't have, because I never got sick ever. If once a year, that was a lot. I never got sick. And since I got the vaccine, I've been more sick than I have in 10 years. And it's only been 5 months. So, what I would say about it is that, yeah, it might help you with COVID, but it also kills your immune system. But, who am I? I'm no doctor. I'm no nurse. I don't know anything. Um, I'm not here to tell you what to believe or what not to believe. I can just express my experience and what I see with my own eyes. And yeah, yeah, that's where I'll leave it. I don't want to tell you guys you did right or wrong by taking it. Everybody has their own choice, and you should be free to make that decision for yourself and for your body. Okay. There's the over-the-counter ones too. All right, so let me go ahead and get to Shaylee, because I know Shaylee says she's here. After Shaylee is Suman, okay? Unless there's a donation, after Shaylee is Suman. Okay, just making sure here. Alex feelings towards me. Okay, so we have Alex and we have Shaylee. All right, let's focus in on those energies and let's see what happens, okay? Shaylee, I want you to focus on Alex. I want you to take a couple deep breaths in and out. Focus on him, okay? Just focus on him or her. Alex could be a girl. Either way, just focus on them. How does Alex feel about Shaylee? How does Alex feel about Shaylee? So I'm asking from a romantic standpoint, okay? Okay. Okay, so Shaylee, as far as romantically, it does look like there is a romantic interest here from Alex, and it does look like Alex does wish to do something about it. So when I'm tuning into the intentions of Alex towards you, it does look like he is interested, he or she is interested in actually dating you, talking with you, getting to know you better, that kind of stuff. Oh, okay. But there's something obviously that is keeping them from doing so. Okay, so we got the Four of Swords. So with the Four of Swords, it is showing that there's a desire to take action, right? But action is not taken. It's like they're saying it's not the right time. So Alex would like to approach you, um, but not the right time. That's how they feel about it. All right. Let's see. Hey, you know what? I would ask again after January 29th because that's when the Venus retrograde ends. Because once again, we are getting here like people are okay. Look, Alex is not ready for a relationship based on what we're getting here. Alex seems to be trying to find themselves, for lack of a better word, and it shows that they've gone through a breakup. It shows that they've gone through a heartache, that they are at the moment not ready to pursue something else. Okay, so even if he does pursue or she does pursue you, it's going to be on a very physical level. It's not going to go deeper because they're emotionally not available at the moment, and that's really the key thing here that you want to take part, that they're emotionally not available whether or not they like you. It's kind of like, what am I going to do with this information? If they do like me, but they're not emotionally available, how will I proceed? So keep that in mind, okay? Yeah, it looks like if you try to approach this right now and pursue something with Alex, you're going to end up having a heartbreak. So I would say take it slow, just build on a friendship and see where you feel it should go. Like, do you feel that you should be approaching this to be more than just friends? Um, Maybe just, hangout buddies, or you know what I mean. So that's what I'm getting for you, Shaylee. He is my ex. I will probably never talk to him again. I was the heartbreak and he broke mine as well. He's definitely an emotionally unavailable, and I wouldn't go back to him. I'm glad that you're saying that. You would probably never talk to him again, because doesn't mean don't love you, doesn't mean he's not interested, but yeah, I wouldn't go there. I was a heartbreak and he broke mine as well. That sucks. Heartbreaks are never good. Well, I send you some love, Shaylee. I send you some love. Here, some hugs for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're going through that. Well, things will get better. Things will get better. They always do. They always do. The storms don't ever last forever. All right, hon. Let's see. Hey, Eliza, how are you, sweetie? What is my son's problem with me that his mother, honestly, is he going to wise up? Hey, Rosalind, right now we are doing past life readings. And for all those that want a regular question, this week we are doing donations for those that are just asking a question. And if you want to get your past life reading, you can just get in line. Also, if it's a donation, you can skip the line, even if you just want a past life reading. All right. So now we are moving on to Suman. You're welcome, Shaylee. I'm kind of sad for you. I know what heartbreaks feel like, and it just really sucks. Guys, if we can send Shaylee some extra love, please do. Let's all, let's send her some hearts. Let's put some hearts in there. Come on. Let me look for some hearts for you. There you go. Give you some heart. That's from me. Everybody else, give us some hearts, some love. Heartbreaks suck. All right, Suman, let's see about your past life reading and see where we're at. Yay! Thank you, guys. Thank you for giving Shaylee some love. We all know what it feels like to go through a heartbreak. We all know. It ain't pretty. All right, Suman, let's go ahead and focus. Just open up your energies to me. That's all you have to do. I'll take a couple deep breaths in and connect with your higher self and see what information comes through. Okay? And thank you guys again for being so loving and supportive of each other. I really appreciate that. Suman. I wish to connect with your higher self. I want to set the intention right now that I wish to communicate with all the higher selves of all those individuals that are tuning in to me right now or that will be tuning into me during this live. I'm setting that intention now. So if your soul is already a part of this, please be available. Please be here with me so that we can communicate. I will call you as individuals. Thank you. Just please help me get up. All right, Simon. What is a past life that has directly impacted this life? Okay. Okay. Show me more. Okay. Oh, man. Huh. Okay. Let me slow that down. Slow it down. Okay. Well, how does this impact this lifetime? How did that experience impact this lifetime? Interesting. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna. Okay. So you're speaking so fast and you're like showing me so much. It's hard for me to like give you the information. But okay, this is what we got so far. I'm trying to slow it down so I can tell you what's going through. All right. So, Suman, you were in World War II. Okay. You survived World War II, but none of your unit survived World War II. You were very young, maybe 18, 18, maybe 17, like real young. Okay. You survived because your unit protected you. And because of how things went down, pretty much it was you who had to come back. And like I saw you like carrying bodies, and I saw you like having to come and tell, like I feel like you were talking to like a family member or something, and you were explaining like not explaining what happened, but that they had passed over. You dealt with a lot of guilt. Like the guilt was enormous because you felt like, how did I survive? It's almost like you felt like you were a coward because you survived because of that protection, and not because of necessarily your bravery, because you were so young. um, that guilt comes through into this lifetime. So how this plays out in your life now, I'm getting that guilt comes through as I'm not good enough, like not deserving enough. Like, um whenever you go to want to do something new or try something new or get into a new relationship, it's almost like you're always questioning your self-worth because that guilt has stuck with you through it. What you're saying right now, you're actually giving yourself a message right now, which is pretty kick-ass. Okay. Go ahead, but speak slower, just slower. That's all I'm asking. I'm sorry, I'm feeling very shaky. Okay. What you're saying is to let you know that you have to find a way to break that. If you don't find a way to break this, I am not worthy, you know, battle that you have. If you're not able to overcome that, it seems like that's just going to be done. Like it's going to follow you, generational. It's just going to keep following you until you work through that. Okay. So make a very clear intent, whether it's going to see a professional, whether it's going to, doing mantras, whatever it is that you need to do, whether it's just this conversation that we're having right now. But it's understanding that you are worthy, and that you don't have to feel like, am I going to be good enough? Because you are born good enough. Okay. You're just going through these experiences to help you, to teach you, to help others that are in your soul tribe. Okay. So that is what I'm getting for you, son. I'm just very shaky right now. So, but yeah, any feedback, would love the feedback. All right, I'm going to look to see if there's any donations. If there's not, Matthew, you're up next, okay? Whew. Okay, hold on. Before I even read, Okay. I feels a little better. I feels a little better. All right. Let's look at these comments real quick. Hey, Magic Well, how are you, babe? Guys, don't forget that we have a giveaway happening right now. If you go into the description, you'll find out all the things you can win and how to participate. So make sure you're checking that out. Also, I am trying to start a series of Ask Bebe Anything. And whoever gets their question picked and used within a video, you get to a free private reading with myself, which is 30 to 45 minutes. And all you have to do to get in touch with me, if you see that your question got used, because I will shout you out by YouTube name, you can then contact me at Celestial Guidance by Bebe on Instagram and we'll book it. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Pinky Daz. How are you? I am taking free readings for past life readings. But if you have like a random question, we are doing donation based today. Christoph, taken 5 COVID tests because I have such severe allergies past 2 years to where I know it's more of the flu. Please do consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. It really helps with the algorithm. Yes, please, guys, we are trying to get these numbers up. Let's get this channel monetized so that we can be here more often with each other. And I want to start traveling, guys. I want to start trying to make actual like events with you guys at where you live, so that way we can start getting to know each other, bonding, doing healing retreats. Yeah, I'm really excited about all of this, but I need to get us to that point. So my next goal is 1,000 subscribers so that we are able to finally be able to be monetized and get this ball rolling. All right, let me see what someone had to say. So how should I break this? Is this a generational curse? It is basically like a generational curse. And the way you would break it is by um the way you would break it is by recognizing that those feelings of feeling unworthy or not good enough are not even from anything that happened within this lifetime. All the things that have happened in this lifetime are have been there to almost like trigger you to either recognize the fact that you are worthy, or trigger you that if you don't recognize that, it is part of that karmic. Like, okay, then we're just going to keep it going. If you haven't learned your lesson, then we're just going to keep it going until you learn that lesson. You can't break it. So I know this is not going to happen overnight, but just start working on understanding that, one, these feelings, these emotions are not even from this lifetime. And two, that you are worthy. Give yourself reasons why you are. Take a look at all your positive qualities. Remind yourself of all the good things that, come from being you. And also remember that we're human. So you're not going to be perfect. Okay. And that does not mean that you're not good enough. Okay. That just means you're human. And so don't focus on those negative things. Just focus on what you actually have to bring to the table. Focus on the positive things in your life and what you have to offer, even if it's just something like a smile. Starts by small bites, little by little, and then move up onto, bigger things until you find that you are feeling worthy of. Okay. Let's see. You are so welcome. All right, let me take a look to see if there's any donations. I don't think there have been. So, okay. Matthew, you are up next. Matthew, I believe you said you were here. If you let me know you are here, we can get started with you. All right. So guys, donations help you skip the line. So if you're already on the list and you just want to get yourself read for, just leave a donation and that'll help you skip the line. And then the other thing that you can do with a donation is ask whatever random question you want. Okay. So as of right now, this is the list: Matthew, Crystal, Raj the Willing, Lisa, Scorpio, Jano, Sirius, Kay, and Rachel. That is the list as of right now. So if you want to be added to this list at this point, we just need to, yeah, just donate. Otherwise, if I have enough time, I will get to a new list. And then at that point, we will stop with the past life readings and we will do any questions that come through. But I want to make sure we get to these first. Okay. So Matthew, perfect. You said you're here. The green lights, they were in the last home you were staying into. Are they good for aura? These are really easy plugins. Like you just plug it in and with a little remote control, so I can travel with them anywhere. Are they good for aura? I haven't tried them. I couldn't tell you because I haven't tried it. Yes, Simon, you need to start believing that you're worthy and good enough, but us telling ourselves that we're worthy and good enough doesn't work that way. We actually have to do things, like put things into practice to make that happen. That's actually not a bad idea for a video. Let me write that down. Video idea: how to work on feeling worthy. All right, let's see. Self-worth is a big one. There are many free subliminals on YouTube that can help with that, and you need to listen daily for some weeks. Also, binaural beats are amazing. Hertz are amazing. Things like that. Anything like that is really good. What should I do? What should I be doing to get to my best life? Where should I live? Who is my better half? All right, Rosalind, did you leave a donation? If so, I can answer those questions. Otherwise, we are on past life readings only for the beginning portion of this live. We might get there, but I can't promise. Matthew, you said you were here, so let's go ahead and get started with you. All right. I asked because of the color it's letting out, and you can use them for all colors. Yeah, I don't know because I haven't tried, so I can't really. We can guess, but I wouldn't really know. They have them mixed. What Magic World says, subliminals are good. High frequencies help a lot too. Yeah, and if you find subliminal message that also have the hertz, that's perfect. And they have them. Oh, there you go. She has the name and everything for it. All right, so I'm going to focus on Matthew. Matthew Hunt. I wish to connect with your higher self, Matthew. What is a past life? Hi. Okay. What is it a past life that that has directly impacted this life? What is a past life that has directly impacted this life? Mm. Okay. So I found this one a little interesting, Matthew. So, um, I'm not exactly sure how your connection was with ghosts or spirits, right? But what you are saying, because, okay, the first thing you did, you showed me kind of like, it looked like ghost hunting. That's what it looked like to me visually, right? But it could have just been that you live in a home that was haunted. So either way, we are looking at you being around spirits, okay? And in that lifetime, it was all about learning to believe, like believe in the unknown, believe in the possibility of possibilities. It was like, it was a lifetime where your buttons really got pushed into having to like face things that you go, that's not possible. That's not real. There's no way. But because you were experiencing it firsthand, you had no choice but to believe it, right? So in that lifetime, you focused on belief, belief in the possibilities, belief in the unknown, believe in the fact that there's more to things. Okay. So that was the main focus of that lifetime. Now, this is the message that you received. What you had to say to yourself about this is it takes more than belief, though, it takes action. In this lifetime, it will be all about testing your willingness to take action when things are bleak. Okay. So that lifetime, it was all about building this belief. Now you have this belief that things that things are possible. You have this belief that there is more out there than meets the eye, right? You believe, but now do you believe enough to trust yourself to take action? Do you believe in yourself enough to say, I'm going to go after this because I know I can make it happen? This is where it's getting in for you. It's like testing you. Like when you want to take action on something, you might find yourself going, oh, I don't know. I believe that I can, but then you procrastinate and then you like kind of jump around the subject, right? Versus like, oh, ah, let's go at it. Let's make it happen, right? And on occasions here or there, you might have first felt that burst and you've done it. Now, we got to keep that up. We got to keep that energy going. We got to keep every time things look bleak, that is your cue to know that got to take action. I got to take action. Stop analyzing it, stop procrastinating, stop trying to figure out why or who or what. Just take action. Because this lifetime, that is what's going to make you rich. That this lifetime, that is what's going to get you out of the cycles that you've been in. Okay. Just do it. Like the Nike thing said, just do it. Right? Do it. Is that what it's called? I think so. So that is what's coming through for you. Okay. That's for you, Matthew. Love some feedback. All right. Let's see. That was interesting. That was different. Okay. Now we are moving on to Crystal. Okay, I'm going to take a look to see if there's any donations. If there isn't, Crystal, you're up next. Okay, perfect, babe. I see here that you say you donated. Let's see. Um, okay, so we have a couple donations. Okay, I'll take a look at those right now. What? Tiffany, I see all your questions. What do you mean it blocked it? That's weird. It blocked two questions. No idea what happened. I don't either, because you have full moderator here. Oh, you know what? It might have been um anything that has to do like I don't know if did you put a white heart or did you put something like that? Because sometimes it does that. I've noticed that, but I don't know why it would do it to you. You can always text me on Instagram and I'll post if anything. I'll pay attention to it. Oh, guys, I always welcome you guys. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Celestial Guidance by Bebe or on Facebook as Bebe Meeks. Here we go. Okay, this is my private regular Facebook account. So if you'd like to join me there so that we can discuss things on more private terms, I can send you pictures of the cards if they come through and you are interested in that, things like that. If you just want to reach out to me, you're welcome to. Just make sure that you're sending me a message for saying, hey, this is so and so from YouTube. As long as you say that, I will add you. If you don't let me know you're from YouTube, then I probably won't add you. So just let me know you're from YouTube, and I'll make a point to add you to my Facebook page so that we can, get to know each other on a more personal note if you'd like. All right. Thank you guys so much for your donation. I'm going to be looking at that. Okay. Perfect. And where did Matthew go? Okay. I don't know where Matthew went. So, okay. So let's see here for the donations. Actually, I have here for the donations. And, okay. So let me write down the names. Rosalind. And then we also had Eliza. Okay. Hey, Matthew, yeah, any feedback, positive, negative, it doesn't matter. Remember, I'm new to the past life readings, so it would be really interesting to see how you relate or don't relate, okay? No offense taken if you don't. I want to know. So, yeah, just let me know any feedback, positive or negative, is all welcomed. All right, Rosalind, what is your question? And Eliza, what is your question? Alyssa? Even if you guys already wrote the question down, if you can tell me again, I'd appreciate it so I don't have to go searching for it. And guys, can we just thank our moderators for being so awesome, Tiffany and Magic Well? Thank you so much. You guys are the best, I swear. Eliza? Eliza? Girl, I suck at this. I always butcher names. Elisa. Is it Elisa? Did I say it right? Elisa. All right. Okay. So since we have two donations, this is a list, the way the donation's going to go. Okay. So we just did Matthew Hunt, which was free. Then we're going to do Rosalind. Then we're going to do Crystal. Then we're going to do Elisa. I did it. I said it right. Okay. So that's going to be the next 3. If there's another donation, then that will be watch the willing around that period. Okay. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that are not donations, right? So this is good. It looks like we're getting to a lot of people today. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so he had to go to work. That's what happened with Matthew. All right. So let me see the questions here again. I made a choice where I didn't follow my intuition. I rerouted, but I feel full of regret for not respecting myself. Any advice on how to heal myself from that? Thank you. Okay. Full of regret. Of regret. How to heal. Okay. You know what? What I'll do when we get to yours, I'll ask your higher self to just tell us whether a past life reading will be more beneficial or just answering this question, and let you decide what information will be the one that comes through. So I'm going to ask about past 2. Okay. All right. And I would like direction to help me move towards my best life. If knowing my past life helps with future, then by all means, please. Okay, I will do the same thing with you. I'm gonna ask, what direction to help me move? What direction to go to help me towards my best life? You know, guys, Elisa and Rosalind, I am holding a little raffle for those that can help me participating. I'm trying to create a um ask Bebe anything type of series. So I want you guys to give me questions that I can then create a video on it answering. If I choose your question, I give you a shout out and you actually win a free private reading with myself, which is 30 to 45 minutes. And both of your questions are questions that I feel would really benefit from us having a private reading where we could really elaborate on what's going on in your life and what steps you can take to better yourself. So just keep that in mind, that all you have to do to participate is suggest a question. So please do please do, because it helped me and it might just help you out too. Okay. All right. Now that we have those 2 questions, again, we are going to do Rosalind, Crystal, and Lisa, and then we'll continue from there. So, Rosalind, let's start with you. And find out what's up. Hey, Creator, how are you, honey? Hey, Bebe, I was with a client. She paid me 120, then paid me 48 on top of that. Wow. That's all I gotta say. You go, boy. You go, boy. Great job. Making that money, honey. See how the hard work pays off. All right. Let's go ahead though. I want to focus on Rosalind. So I'm going to focus on Rosalind and then go from there. What direction do I go? All right. Rosalind. I wish to connect with your higher self, your spirit guides, and your guardian angels at this moment. If you can please open those doors. What information could you hear right now that could help you? So the situation is we can either do past life, if that's what's going to help her best or help you best, or we can do just guidance on what to do next, like what direction should she go, what could she focus on. You lead the way. What do I do? Okay. Okay, so I'm feeling the emotions, right? And what you're actually speaking to me. So not giving me visions of a past life, but this is what you're saying so far. It says you have to be true to your heart, and we have a lot to let go of. Um, I feel like a really good cry. Um, it's a good start. Okay, just we got to do things like to let that energy flow out of us. We need to embrace, I know this is going to sound weird, but we need to embrace those negative feelings. Okay, we need to hug those negative feelings. We need to just make them feel safe and let them know that it is okay for them to be there, that there was a reason for the purpose in our life. um, we need to embrace that. Really, your next steps here is more about embracing your shadow self. It's more about loving all of you. Okay, and it really feels like your heart needs that from you. You need to not just be positive and, you know, focus forward. You also need to be present in the moment, and you need to allow yourself to be okay with not being okay. Allow yourself to process feelings. There's a lot of things that you just been like, I'm okay. This is okay too. This is okay too. Moving on. But really, it's not. It's not. And we got to work through that. You got to work through that. And it's a process. And you might actually even be asking yourself, what are you talking about? Like, I'm okay. But are you really? Like, because what this feels like, it's stuff that has been bottled up, not things that are like, it's not like something is happening that is like attacking you, right? It's more of like, I am so strong. I'm so resilient. I am so capable that I just keep going. I just keep going. But what's happened is you haven't processed things that you need to process. You haven't mourned things that you need to mourn to let go. And you need to allow yourself the opportunity to recognize that it's okay to not be okay, that these things that have happened that were not good had a purpose in your life. There were a reason why you were feeling the things you were feeling. And instead of escaping those feelings, allow yourself to feel those feelings and let them run through you. Not just feel them, run through you. Whether it's some grounding by being out in nature, whether it's hugging a tree, whether it's a good cry, whether it's journaling, whether it's running, whether it's, finding another craft that gives you a good outlet. We need to do something to let it out of our systems. Okay, so that is the guidance that you are receiving from your spirit guides and your higher self. Okay, that's what's coming through for you, Rosalind. Let me know if you have any questions on that, if I can help you any further. And like I said, I really feel that a private reading would actually really benefit you. I do charge for them. If you are interested in that, you can go that route, or you can also post your question here. And if I do pick your question to go live with or to do it on a video, I'll shout you out and you can get a free private reading. Okay. So, yeah, let me take a close look here at your comments and then we're going to move on to the next person. Okay. Actually, I had her first. So Rosalind came first, Eliza's next, after Crystal. I actually, I don't know who donated first, but I put it in the, just in the way I saw it on my app. So whichever of the two actually came through first, that's the one that I put on first. So Rosalind, actually, the donation for Rosalind came in first before Eliza's donation came in, according to PayPal and Cash App. So Elisa, you're up next after Crystal. So I'm about to read for Crystal and then Elisa. That was for Rosalind. I was reading for Rosalind that entire time. Rosalind. So Rosalind was not skipped. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. You can definitely change your question, babe. All right. Rosalind, did you get that? Did you get your reading? My question has more of a private question tone. Can we look into the past life connection with my beloved ex? G, if you want. Okay. Okay, so as far as with that, I want to give you the heads up, okay, that I'm new to the past life readings. So the only way I've done them in the last month or so that I've been doing them has been to ask, what do we need to know? So I have yet to ask any questions about like specific, right? So I can ask if I get information, I'll tell you. If I don't get information, then I'll tell you that too. Okay. But I just want to make that clear right off the bat because I can't have any expectations for myself. So I just want you to know. All right. Is Rosalind still here? Let me see. A ver. I don't know if Rosalind's still here. Okay. You can always, if you missed it, you can always go back and you'll be able to watch it. And it happened about 1:40, something like around there. Okay. Can I get his first name? If not, that's fine. But first names always help me. Elisa. And Gabriel. Gabriel. Okay. So Lisa and Gabriel, I have not gotten a reading. She told me twice to donate for any questions or wait. No, I just did your reading, babe. I just did it live right now. Like the last person I was reading for while you were thinking I wasn't reading for you, I was reading for you. I wasn't skipping you. So if you actually like pause the video and like rewind it a little bit, you'll get your actual reading. It was I would rewind it to like an hour and 40 minutes maybe around there. You might be able to find it. Yeah, she did. I answered her specific question. What direction to go? Just trying to make sure everything's okay with Rosalind and that she sees that she got her reading before we move forward. And then I'll be asking about Alyssa and Gabriel. And then Crystal, I guess Crystal, you'll be up next, okay? After Elisa. You'll be up next. Yes, I asked about my son, Gerald. She asked for a donation. Oh, I missed that question. Okay. Okay. I got the question where you said what direction to go to help me live my best life. That's the question I answered. But I did not see the question about your son. Okay, so you had a question about your son. Can you ask again and I'll write it down here and I'll answer it? I'll answer it right after Elisa. Guts, you never got on the list. Okay. Then I donated and asked for help with the where and what to do with my to-do life, past life. Okay. So I answered that one. What I didn't answer was the one about your son. If you can ask me the question about your son, I'll go ahead and I'll answer that one next. Okay? Since you did leave the donation. I'm sorry for all the confusion, darling. Okay, so now we're on the same page, right? You know you have the reading for the other one just a few minutes ago. Just go back to that one, and then I'll go ahead and I'll answer the one about your son, since you did donate. Okay, and I apologize because I missed it. I didn't see that question. Okay. Thank you, Tiffany. Let me see. Tucker, what is my son's problem with me? His mother, honestly, is he going to wise up? Okay. What is my son Tucker's problem with me? And will he wise up? Okay. All right, hon, I got you here, okay? Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. Oh, okay. So who's Tucker? Oh, that's the last name. My bad. Sorry. Okay. Thank you for correcting me. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Just another human here, guys. Perfect. Okay. I got it. So this is what we have. Okay. So we have Elisa, Crystal, Rosalind. I'll answer your question at that point after that. Okay. Everybody on the same page? We're good to go? My goal is to get through this list. So I'm going to read for as long as I energetically am able to, or I 11:45 if I run out of time, or yeah, we'll see. I'm going to try to get to as many people as I can. I really want to finish the past life readings from those that have been waiting. So let's see. Okay. Full of regret, how to heal from that. Ask about past life. Okay. Elisa, vamos a empezar. Let's take a deep breath in and out, and let's focus. Oh, yeah, that's right. You said Gabriel. You want to know about your past life with Gabriel. Guys, this will be my first. Let's see if we get an answer. What kind of answers do we get? This will be interesting. All right, let's find out. Elisa, do you have a past life with Gabriel? And if so, can you tell me something about it? Okay. Okay, which one is this one? Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting as far as a past life with you guys is that you guys you didn't know each other, you knew of each other. So in past lives what's happened is you have known each other in the sense of like, I look up to this person. So it wasn't a direct impact on relationship, like saying you guys were brothers or you guys were lovers or you guys were friends or whatever. It was more that you knew of each other, but just knowing of each other's existence was sufficient to cause an impact on each other's lives because it was a situation where you admired the other person. I'm not, let me see if I can get clear on who was admiring who. Okay. In a past life, it was more like you were admiring him. He wasn't a him though. he was a her. And the way you saw her was as someone who was just very wise, someone who give a lot, like give it great advice. What I'm getting about Gabriel is that in a past life, he was a very wise woman. And he, in that lifetime, pretty much was like, I get this feeling like not necessarily someone famous, but it felt like that because it felt like someone who was respected, someone who opinion was like valued. So you knew of him, but him was a her. But you didn't directly interact, but they did impact your life in a really big way because of that. Now I'm curious to know, how does that impact her life now? How did that role that they played with each other, how does, or that role that you guys played with each other, how does that role impact this life and their situation in this life? Okay, so what I'm getting, in this lifetime, the roles were supposed to be reversed. So I understand that you say that you guys are ex now, right? He, in this lifetime, is supposed to recognize your worth. He, in this lifetime, is supposed to recognize that you are not just spewing crap, that you actually are wiser, that you actually do know better, that that you've learned from your experiences. So this lifetime is more of that situation, but it says supposed to. So I'm not necessarily getting that that's what's happened, but I am getting that that is what's supposed to happen. So I wouldn't be surprised if that story is not complete, meaning you guys are still going to be a part of each other's lives, whether it's friendships, whether it's relationships, whether, however, there's still going to be a lesson to be learned that hasn't been learned from him onto you. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you. Okay. Um, Give me feedback. I'd like to know. I'd like to know. That was interesting. I don't even know what to think of it. Hmm. Give me feedback. Okay. Now, like I mentioned, we're gonna move on to Crystal, and after Crystal, Rosalind. Okay. So we did Rosalind, we did Elisa, and then we are going to do now Crystal. Crystal, you are here. Let me know you are here. All right. Hmm. You're sweetie, Tiffany. Okay. I have her here. Let's see. I have her donation as one donation. One donation, but worthy of two questions for sure. Okay. Oh, does it really? It makes a lot of sense. Interesting. No, there's definitely more to come. There's definitely more to come. You guys are not done. I see, very interesting. Makes a lot of sense. So I can connect to that past life and gain insight on how to learn the lesson. You could. You could. You can do that through just asking and like, have you ever tried like dream journal? Because if you do through a dream journal, you can start controlling your dreams and stuff like that with practice. And that way you can ask questions and then let the information flow through you through dreams, or you can do it through like, meditation or cards, or, there's different ways you can go about it. If there's a particular way you'd like to go about it, let me know and maybe I can give you some ideas on how to use that particular process, okay? That's awesome. This is so interesting. Isn't this interesting? This is like, even like something like this. It's amazing to me that it makes sense to you. So that is just awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to Crystal. And then after Crystal, we have Rosalind. And then after Rosalind, we have Raj the Willing, okay? So this is where we're at. It seems like everybody's going to bed. I got 7 people on here. All right, let me see how this turned out here. You guys want psychic readings all up in this business. Well, this is something that I can do. I can definitely do, we can do like where we have themes, like I said, like, pick a card, love readings, finance readings, soul readings. We can do all kinds of stuff like that. And the other thing that I could do is like a day where it's just donations and a day where it's just free. Feedback, let me know. Okay. All right, I need some music. It's getting kind of like boring on my end. Not that you guys are boring. It's just quiet. I like sounds. I like music. What kind of music you guys listen to? Let me see. Let's do this. I don't know what's going to play. Awesome. Yay. I love that. I love that. I listen to binaural beats every single night and I meditate every single night without a fail. All right. So, Crystal, let's see what happens. Past life. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Let's focus and then we will move forward. I'm wishing to connect with your higher self, Crystal. Crystal, close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Oh. Okay. Crystal, can you tell me about a past life that directly impacts this life now? I need more than just feelings. Talk to me. Show me. I don't even understand what that is supposed to mean. Okay, I'm gonna tell you because it sounds like the weirdest thing to hear. I don't know what this means, but I'm definitely gonna dig deeper. You're saying I have been me over and over again. No idea what that's supposed to mean, but let's find out. Okay. And also, as far as like the pain, I was feeling pain here. I don't know why. No vision, no words, just pain. So I'm trying to see what other information you're going to give me. What? Tell me about this life, this past life. What do you mean you've been you over and over again? I don't understand that. This is. Are you? Okay, bear with me, guys. Okay, so I did say I was new to this. I've never heard of this. Okay, you're saying, Crystal, within this single lifetime. Okay, this is gonna sound like totally out there. Okay, totally out there. I'm just telling you what you're saying. Okay, what you're saying is that within this same lifetime, you have died and came back time and time and time again. And each time you have gone through this, you have you've experienced like these extreme pains, like in your gut. I don't know, I guess it feels like it could be the stomach, the organ. I don't know, whatever's here. Pretty sure it's the stomach. um and what you're showing me and what you're telling me is that I keep coming back because I keep trying to learn this lesson, and I just don't learn it, and I go away, and I try again, and I go away, and I try again, and I go away. What is the point? I'm not exactly sure where we're going with this. Crystal, talk to me. Where are we going with this? What is I this doesn't even make logical sense to me, but okay, I'm going with it. What's up? Okay, you're telling me we are stuck in a karmic cycle. In order for us to let this cycle end, what is that supposed to mean? What is this supposed to mean? Okay, this is what you're getting. I don't know how useful this information is. I don't know. I don't even know what to say, Crystal. But here it goes, okay? Um it says um we are stuck in a karmic cycle. In order for us to let this cycle end, we have to give in to giving more to ourselves. Fight harder. So I asked, what does giving more to ourselves mean? It says, fight harder. I know it's exhausting. We need to leave and try harder. I don't even know. I don't even know. Any feedback would be appreciated. Um, this seems crazy to me, but I'm not you. I don't know what's going on. And does this make any sense to you? Let me know. Let me know. Let me look at these comments. See what's going on in these comments. Um Oh, thank you. I love this top, man. I love it. I love it. I actually feel so pretty in it. Like when I'm wearing it around the house, it just feels so nice. Probably a lot of the same hardships. Okay. Asked about what is going with my son. Okay, so we have that. You're up next, Rosalind. You're up right after this. Um, yes, in this lifetime, like this 32 years. Um, the cycles are definitely constipated with them being stuck in the stomach area of nurture and healing from the mother or loved one. Dude, that sounds so like that sounds like that really could resonate. I'm going to read it again. It says the cycles are definitely constipated with them being stuck in the stomach area or nurture and healing from the mother or loved one. I'm so confused. I didn't hear it. I will go back. She needs to try harder for herself. Mommy Tut, you can ask a question, but we are doing donation based to skip the line at this moment. Otherwise, we are on a group list right now. Rosalind, you need to rewind the 30 minutes when you asked why you were being skipped over. Okay. All right. So now let me make sure Rosalind is here before I read for her again, because I'm about to read for her again. Yeah, Crystal, if whatever you can tell me about it, let me know. Maybe we can even try to decipher it in private. We can, talk about it and see if we can make more sense out of it. Because to me, that sounded so far off. But what Kay is saying and what Ashley is saying might actually be something that can benefit you. Crystal, and she has died a few times and came back. She needs to put herself. She has. So you actually have like died and come back? I didn't know that. Well, that would make sense. Like if you've actually in physical real life done that, then that would make sense. Everything goes back to the mother, so you need to forgive. Guys, I love you so much. I'm so grateful for all your comments in this section. Like, seriously, the fact that you guys are commenting and participating in it, it makes like it means so much to me because I'm just one person, right? And I only know so much. And when you guys participate and put in your input, that's helping people. You guys are helping each other with that. And this is what I love about this tribe. This is what I love about what we're doing here and building this community, is so that no one has to be alone. Everybody has each other for support, for love, for encouragement. I love you guys. I just do. I love you guys. Okay. Well, I learned something new, Crystal. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Now you know. Well, every time you've come back, it's been a new opportunity for you to start over, and you haven't taken it. You need to fight harder. That's all there's to it. Okay, this is what we'll do. I'm going to temporarily skip Rosalind only because I want to make sure she's here. She says I'm here, and then I'm reading for her because last time she said she was here, but I guess she walked away, and I don't want her to miss her reading again. Yes, thank you, Ashley. I really appreciate that. Oh boy, a lot to unpack here, huh? As soon as Rosalind comes in, we'll work with her next. But for in the meantime, let's go ahead and perfect. You are here. Perfect. Thank you. I wanted to make sure you were here so that way you can hear this one. Okay, so the question we're going to answer now is about your son. Okay. And will he wise up? That is going to be the question that we're going to answer now. The question we asked before was about your past. Okay. And what you need to focus on, what you need to work on. That was kind of to better yourself. That's the question we already answered. And now we're going to answer about your son. Okay. We're on the same page. Well, it's very helpful. It's very helpful, actually. Okay. What is my son's problem with me? Okay, Gerald. Breathe with me, Rosalind. Focus on your son. I wish to connect with your higher self, Rosalind. I wish to connect with Gerald's higher self. What's going on? Any information that we can gather to help build the relationship between you and your mom, anything that we can use to make things better overall, the whole situation, any guidance, any information, what's going on, help, please. Okay. I need another marker because that is not writing. Okay. Okay, this is what we are getting, and I do want to pull a few cards because I'm curious to see what else is going to come through for you, right? But I connected with his energy, right? And from his perspective, you don't get him, right? She just doesn't get me. That's what's in his head. This is what's happening. He isn't listening to his own intuition. Okay. He is allowing himself to be misguided by other people. More specifically, it feels like there's another woman that is influencing him in a, well, we'll call it not so positive way. Will he come to his senses? Yes, the answer is yes, but not yet. You are being told this is not your fight. You can't fight this battle. It isn't yours to fight. This is something that he has to go through. This is something that he has to learn the hard way, apparently, because he doesn't want to learn it, the easy way. Says he has much to learn still. And I don't know how old your son is, but I am feeling like we are looking at a couple years, honey. We're looking at like 4, 5, 6, somewhere around those lines, closer to 4, it feels like. Now, I always say don't trust timelines, okay? I'm just telling you what I'm feeling, but I wouldn't say, okay, BB said 4 years, so it's going to take 4 years. No, it doesn't work that way. Things take as long as it takes the person to go through whatever they're going through and process whatever they're processing. But based on what's happening up to this point, the energy surrounding that situation of him actually like coming to it is looking like 4 or 5 years. Okay. Um, let me see something here. Wow. You, Rosalind, I really need to show you what I've done because I literally got rid of all my symptoms in 3 days. And I did this for my aunt and I've done this for myself before. I can really help. I just can't say, I'm not FDA approved. I'm not a doctor. I'm not all this. I am just a person who works through natural healing and uses all kinds of natural medicines, meaning herbs and foods to help yourself heal faster, and also using what nature has to offer and looking at yourself from all four aspects of healing. So this looks like it's really something that a lot of people need to hear. I just don't know if I create a video on it specifically, people will watch it. But if you guys want me to make a video on how to heal yourself, like within 3 days from something like this, again, quoting no doctor, no this, no that, blah, 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 you know, can't get sued type of thing. You ain't gonna win anything anyway. I'm broke. But my point is, I would love to share that information with you because if you've been sick that long, I can definitely help. Let's see, where are you? All my life, I've been told to let things go. Yes, thank you so much. Tears of joy. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, you're so welcome, honey. Okay. Is my son here? Did I miss it? I don't think he's here. I think he's in the basketball court today. I doubt that he'd be on a live today. Holistic healing for relief of sickness. Yes. Oh, sweetie. Oh, sweetie. How old is your son? I'm just curious because it feels like, energetically speaking, okay, energetically speaking, he feels like he's 21-ish, and he's gonna come about at 25. That's what it feels like, energetically speaking. So I'm curious, how old is your son? Or he could just be older and very immature, but that's what it feels like. Herbal remedies. All right. That is an idea. All right. Well, I'll discuss it with you guys as I come up with it and stuff like that, and how to do it, so that way you guys get like the full recipe on how I do things and all the different things I do, because it's a lot. It's a lot, and you need to be willing to be in pain during that time period, because, so for example, let me hold on, let me get here. Okay, we got that. Okay, so yeah, Roger, you're up next, babe. Okay, so perfect, you're here. Awesome. Stick with me. We're going to be on your reading just in just a second. So as an example of one of the things I'm talking about is fevers. Instead of trying to get rid of a fever, I try to induce a fever. So of course, you need to make sure you're very highly hydrated prior, during, it's something that is important. You need to make sure that you're taking electrolytes, not just water. So it's like very touchy. You have to be very careful about this and make sure that you are actually following things to a T. But the reason why you want to increase that fever versus, as long as it's within a range, okay, versus getting rid of the fever, is because the reason the fever is there is because it's sending, to your body, those white blood cells are like ready to heal you. And if you cut the fever, then they're like, oh, I don't, my job's here is done, right? So it takes you longer to heal. The other thing, and I discovered this actually this time around when I was sick, is that if you take things like ibuprofen and things like that, what does that do? It stops the soreness, right? It stops the pain. But why is the pain there? You got to understand, like, why did our body go through this experience when I'm sick? There's a reason for it, right? I can't think of the word right now. Lecto Lectocytes, I think they're called. Anyway, those are cells or white blood cells that go into our body when there is some kind of virus, when there is some kind of disease stuff, right? And it makes your body, it swells up areas, right? So it can protect it and heal it in that area versus letting it continue to run through your body. So what happens is when it's doing that, you feel sore, you feel achy, you feel in pain. If you take an ibuprofen to get rid of that pain, what did you just do? You stopped your body from healing. So once again, it's uncomfortable to do things naturally, but then you're healed, or, I can't say healed, but you are feeling better with those symptoms within 3 days versus 7, 10, 15, 20. You see what I'm saying? So, but it's a lot. It's a lot. It's not one thing. It's not two things. It's a lot of things. So I will do that video for you guys, but with a lot of disclaimers, a lot of disclaimers, and obviously telling you got to see your doctor and make sure that it's okay for you to do these things, depending on medications, all the stuff that you're taking. You got to take all these things into consideration. It's a deep one. It's a deep one. Okay, so now that I've rambled on about that, okay, I'm going to go ahead and read a couple of the comments and then get started with Raj. Exactly. Let that fever burn the toxins out. $29. Really? That's why I was like, energetically, he feels like very immature. Bebe did say maybe he's older, but could be very immature. Yeah. He keeps my grandbabies from me and my side of the family. Gerald has cut off all communication. Wow. That's horrible. Check his influence. If it's girlfriend, wife, check that everything returns to the mother. Rosalind, if you need more guidance, you can message Bebe anytime. I'm sure. Yes, yes, that is always the case. This is why I make myself so available. You have Facebook to reach out to me. You have Instagram to reach out to me. I don't charge you to reach out to me and have a conversation with me like, two friends, right? So don't think that just because I put my information out there, I'm like, oh, and now she's going to sell me something. No. We're a family, we're a tribe, we're here to be there for each other, we're here to support each other. And if I can help you in some way, just reach out. And if I can, I can. And if I can't, then I'll try to see how I can find someone that can help you, you know? But yes, it's always the case, honey. Okay. wife, he's married and she doesn't help our relationship, only drives. That's okay. So it's really her who's getting in the way. He will come around. He will come around, but not right now, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. Guys, one more time. We need love. We need love. Come on. Let's all give her a big hug. We need to give her a big hug. I'm sending you so much love right now. Give you some hearts. Give you some hearts. Rosalind needs some hearts right now. Let's give her some love. She needs to know she's loved. She needs to know she's loved, and you're going to be okay. You're going to get through this, okay? You're going to get through this. Just going to have to breathe. You're going to have to just hold off. This is not your fight. This is stuff that he has to learn on his own, okay? He's going to have to learn the hard way that he's making a mistake with the way he is acting, right? This is something that he's going to realize in time. Don't try to get involved because it's just going to backfire. All right. So for right now, we hold you in our hearts, honey. Hmm. All right. Thank you guys so much again for giving her some love. Just for you, girl. Just for you. Oh boy. Life's not easy. All right, Raj, you ready, babe? I know you said you were here. Oh, wait, actually, let me make sure. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we have, let's see. We have Raj, Lisa, Scorpio, Jano, and Sirius, Kay, and Rachel. As long as everybody's here, this is the list that we have as of right now. If someone doesn't show up, that is fine. We'll maybe take somebody who's waiting or something like that, okay? All right, guys. And remember, if you want to skip the line, just go ahead and leave a donation, and then we can just get to you right away. All right, let's focus on Raj and see. Hey, Raj, is this Raj's wife or Raj's husband? Who is online right now? Perfect. All right, you ready? Let's take a deep breath in and out. Open up your energies to me. What is a past life, Raj, that you've lived that directly impacts this life? Can you describe a life other than that one? I don't want to mention that one. So one did come through, but I don't want to mention this one because of the nature of the conversation. I'll text it to you, Raj. Just text me or email me, and I'll text you what it said, what you said. But I'm sure we can. Another one will be fine. Let's see what comes through. What is a past life that directly impacts this life? Okay, I'm told that I have to mention that life. Okay, I don't want to, but I have no choice into it, I guess. Okay, so this is what you're getting. In a past life, you were an sex worker. So that's what you did for a living. Um, all right, and during that time period that's what you did for a living, you really wanted children. That was not something that you were able to have during that time period. Okay, interesting. It's not that you weren't able to have children, like you couldn't have them. It was a situation that you couldn't keep them. It wasn't your choice to be that type of worker. It was more like, for lack of a better word, slavery. Um, so the way that plays out in your life now is you really have a deep sense of like a desire to take care of, a desire to nurture, a desire, whether it's a child or your wife or your, you know, you just really, you're the type of person that I really want to take care of you. Like that's you. I really want to take care of you. I want to nurture you. I want to help you. I want to help you grow. I want to help you learn. Like there's this very deep sense of wanting to, if possible, have a child so that you could give them all that loving and nurturing and helping and guiding that you wanted to give, that you were robbed from time and time again in that past life. So because of those negative situations that you went through and all that suffering, you never lost hope of one day having a child of your own. So in this lifetime, whether you have a child or not in this lifetime, what it is showing is that you still have that essence of wanting to nurture. Okay. So that is what you are getting, my love. I didn't want to bring that up, but that's what came through. Feedback always appreciated. Please, please, please. All right. So now let's go ahead and take a look here. Okay, so if we have a donation will be up next. I don't see a donation. So we are moving to Lisa. If you are now tuning in, a couple things that you should know. We are doing past life readings. If you want to skip the line, go ahead and leave a donation. If you want to ask a question non-related to past life readings, leave a donation and you will also get a chance to ask that. We are doing a free giveaway. All the information is in the description below, so make sure to look below because that's where it's at. With there, you will see all the things that I am offering that you will win and also how to participate. Everything is there. And if you are interested in winning a free private reading with myself, which is 30 to 45 minutes, I am trying to do a Ask Bebe Anything series. And in order to do that, I need your questions. So if you guys can please participate by posting a question that you would like me to answer in a video in the comment section, it would be very helpful. And that will also enter you to win. how would that work is if I actually ask your question, like if I actually use your question in a video, I will give you a shout out that will let you know that I did your specific question. And then you just reach out to me privately on Instagram or on Facebook, which the information is all there for you to get in touch with me. And we can book your free private reading. All right. And I can do 6 questions. It will be 6 winners. However many, I am looking to do a series. So there's going to be a lot of people winning. As long as you participate, you'll probably win. Okay. So let me take a quick look at the comments. And after the comments, we're going to go ahead and go back to this. So we have Lisa here. All right, let's see. Where are we at with these comments? You guys are the best. I love it. I love it. They thought I was lying to them until they saw it for themselves. Thank God. My youngest son spoke up and told my mother about how mean Gerald is and rude and messy his wife is. Wow. I knew it. Congrats, Siraj. Bebe is the best with her healing readings towards empowering. Aw, I'm glad. I hope I am empowering you guys. Thank you, beautiful spirits, for your help and encouragement. The truth will always come out in the end. No judgment, Raj. That was probably an intense life with a lot of learning opportunities. He told me he was possessed. Wow. Let the door open for a new. Now, BB gave info. Use the info as healing as you could heal your child. Forgive him and move forward. Anytime, Rosalind, stay strong. Love you. Appreciated. I don't know what to do. I prayed. Used oils. Take. Try the Ho'oponopono prayer. That really seems to have made a difference for me with a lot of my own childhood traumas and a lot of I'm still using it. I'm still working through a lot of things. And man, I feel like I've done so much healing, so much changing, so much growing, even in the last 3 weeks of my life. It's been drastic. And I've been using a lot of the Ho'oponopono mixed in with hertz and binaural beats as part of what I'm listening to while I'm doing the prayer and really intensely focusing on the emotions of what I'm going through. Look it up. It's all over YouTube. Ho'oponopono prayer. Okay. It's a Hawaiian prayer. You Tiffany says, you can pray for the blood of Jesus all over him. If he thinks he is possessed, many books on spiritual warfare online for free. I'm okay. You are welcome, Raj. Okay. Ta-da. So in this life, having a child is possible. Yes, it is possible. It's definitely possible. Thank you. All right. So now we are with Lisa. Okay, so right now, unless you leave a donation, the chances are you will not be read for today, simply because I'm trying to get through this list as much as I can. And now we are starting to run low on time with how much, I have to make sure I get off by a certain time. So again, if I don't get to you today and you're on this list, I will try again tomorrow. We'll probably go on live again and I'll get to as many as we can from the list as long as you're here. And then we'll continue until we're completely through the list that we have. But hopefully we'll finish by the end of this week because my plans are next week. We're going to go ahead and get started with love readings. Okay. So Lisa, let's see what past life information comes through for you. Okay. Lisa, if you can take a few deep breaths in. What past life, Lisa, has impacted your life now? I'm getting more information than I normally get. This is interesting. Okay, so I'm sorry it took so long, but this is cool how detailed this is. I think you can go back and actually find this place. Okay. This is crazy. I think you're going to be able to actually go back and verify if this is true or not, like physically verify this. Can I get a street name? Damn, okay. All right, so how is this relevant to her life now? Okay, so this is the main thing. How it impacts your life now is feelings of being wronged run deep. Okay, so you might want to fight it. You might not want to like be a part of it. You might not like, you may say, this is not who I am. This is what you say. It's not who I am. I'm not like this. I'm not going to think like this. But you can't help but feel a desire for um revenge in a way. Like you feel like you were done wrong and like you can't make it right, and you're trying to make it right, but it's like you can't make it right. And that puts you in a position where you want to, like, I guess lash out is a better word than revenge, because you're trying to make things right. You're trying to like get justice. Justice is big on you, right? Like in this lifetime, because justice wasn't necessarily served. Now, this is the part that I'm telling you the ending first. This is what actually happened. Sanitize. Okay, this is what actually happened. You lived, it says you were shot in the head from the back on this side, on your right side. Okay. Um, it was in front of your family. It was a robbery. It happened. It was a home invasion. You lived on the second floor. Your apartment number was 210. This was a 4-floor building. It's it off whitish, and it's like almost like the big bricks. That's what it looked like. Um, the building's main entrance was to the left. So it's like, yeah, it's to the left. So all the way to the left. So it wasn't in the middle, it wasn't to the right, it was all the way to the left. Okay. That's where the stairway goes to go up. I did not see or feel a sense of any kind of elevators or anything like that. We're looking at stairs. Okay. At least back then when it happened. Um, and it was in a corner. So the building that you lived in, the apartment you lived in, was in a corner. And yeah, it was a 4-story building. You lived on the second floor, building number, not building number, sorry. 210 is the apartment number. Um, and I'm getting that it's in a major city. And I'm getting kind of like either New York, San Francisco, something like that, something where the energy around it is very open, very much liberal, like just very open. That's what it feels like. And it doesn't necessarily mean that as now that energy is now. That's the energy of what it was like then. Okay. Um, I would see if you can find this location. And if you wanted to private message me, Lisa, I know we try to like talk on a private, but it's so hard for us to get together with our schedules. But I would love us to try to like figure this out. Let's see if we can actually find physical proof for this, because that would be really cool to know. Anyhow, how did this resonate with you? I'm curious to know how it resonated with you. But yeah, I'm gonna put your name here. I wonder if we can get more information and if we can prove this to be accurate. This doesn't feel like it was that long ago. Maybe it's like 2 lives ago, max 3. Doesn't feel that long ago. Okay. All right. Let me see how much time we have. Okay, we got time. We can do I have a donation? No donations. Let's go ahead. Scorpio, if you are here, you are up next. And Lisa, I would love your feedback, babe. All right. And let me take a look at these comments in the meantime. It's interesting though. Don't stop doing these past life readings. I'll probably do them like in another set. I wanna switch things up. But these are very interesting. Yeah, for sure. It's so cool to learn things about other people too. That's funny. I have always put my 2 sons first. I'm here. Yes. Okay, Lisa. Yes. Wow. It's funny. I have a fear of being shot, and I once lived in an apartment 210. No way. No way. We need to figure this out. We need to find this place. Now I want to find this place. I want to can we actually go to that location? Can we find out like what what happened there? Like, was the guy ever caught? Like, it feels like they weren't caught because you feel like justice wasn't served, or maybe whatever he got wasn't, you know, good enough. Um, because well, damn. Well, hello. Hello. Okay. Wow. Wow. Yo, this is crazy. Tell me this is not crazy. I can't believe you said that. I'm just wow. Wow. Yes, please check it out. I'm going to try to check it out too. I'm gonna see if I can tune in and get more information, because this is the first time that we get this detailed. Like, I can see it very clearly. I can even see the building next to it um has a black fence, like not a fence, like a gate, like a black gate. It's shorter, like it comes up to here. It's not like a full on gate, like fence. It's just a black gate. That's so crazy. I couldn't see the sign of the street though, but I know it was in a corner street. Okay, message me. We'll have to figure this out. Us and our schedules. Yes, like kind of like garden gates. Absolutely, exactly like garden gates. That's what it looked like. All right, Scorpio, you're here, right, babe? I know, right? Maybe later we could. Maybe if I go into it again, I'll get a street name. Because I was like, oh man, they're giving me numbers and everything. Oh, we got to look up the street name. But no, they didn't give me street name. You didn't show me the street name. But I feel like we can find it. You can imagine it. Guys, everybody, let's become spies. Let's go search for this place. Oh, goodness. Okay, Scorpio, you said you're here. Let's go ahead and get started. I just want to be open and honest with you guys, okay? I do not believe I'm gonna have enough time to read past Scorpio, okay? Because I have to finish by 11:45. Got 15 minutes left, and you see how long this can take. Be quick, can be short, but we'll still have. So on that list, okay, guys, we'll still have Jano, Sirius, Kay, Rachel. Okay, you will still have everybody there. We also will have Sabine, Diva, Mina, Elizabeth, Sims, Yadu, Luz, Love, and I am Amira, Esha, Sane. So we'll still have a few people, but what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to go live as much as possible this week, and then just do that. Okay. And I'll go at different times just so that way maybe people are busier, maybe they'll have lunch and they can do it at lunchtime, something like that. So I just want to be open and honest with you guys about that. And yeah, just stick around, listen to what the readings are like. And if not, that's fine. Have a good night. Sweet dreams, sleep tight, and I'll see you on tomorrow or the next day, whenever we can. All right. Scorpio, my love. This is crazy, Lisa. Isn't this crazy? I would have never imagined I'd be doing readings like this ever. Like, never, ever. This is crazy. And all thanks to Magic Well. All thanks to Magic Well. How about that? Let's all thank her, because it was through her that I discovered that I could even do this. So, everybody, thank you. Thank you, Magic Well. Thank you. Thank you. It's all thanks to you that I can do this. All right, let's see. Bebe, as a start, maybe you should accept only a certain number of people got past lives, since it's so draining too and takes time. That is a good idea. That's a good idea. Maybe I should stop taking more in so that way we can finish these. But people don't show up. So when they don't show up, other people get in. But yeah, that's what I'll do. I won't do any more whoever's up to now, we'll just say, okay, everybody who's on the list now could do it. And then we'll just do normal readings for everybody else. That's what we'll do for now. My voice is leaving me. All right. Scorpio, your turn. All right, Scorpio, just open up your heart, open up your energies. And drink more water. Past life reading. All right, Scorpio, I would like to connect with your higher self. I'd like to know about past life reading. Anything that has impacted this life, what information can you give us? Show me more, show me more, show me more. Okay. I'm not seeing this clearly. Okay. This will be also a first. Okay. Very, very interesting. Okay. So this is what's coming out for you. So Scorpio, again, a first. This is so cool. What I'm getting for you is that you were a tigress. Yeah, a tigress. I couldn't tell at first if you were a trainer or the actual tiger. I'm losing my voice. But what I got was that you are actually a tiger. You're actually a tiger in Africa, I think it is. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm basing it on what I'm seeing, and it looks a lot like just sand, and it looks just like sand. Like, I don't know how else to explain. It's just sand. Okay. Interestingly enough, you weren't free. You were caged. Okay. You were kept in confinement. And how that has impacted your life now, Scorpio, is this sense of rebelliousness, is this sense of I need freedom. And whatever you find yourself, whether it's in a relationship with a romantic partner, or even in a family, or even in a job, and you find yourself feeling boxed in, restricted, perhaps even a little bit claustrophobic, okay, that's coming from having lived your whole life caged. And now it's like, I need freedom. I cannot be caged again. So if you find yourself having a hard time with commitment, with a hard time with sticking to a specific job, following specific rules, anything that really boxes you in, makes you want to rebel. So that's what we're getting for you. So what is the guidance here? Okay, the guidance here is that when you find yourself having those feelings of wanting to like lash, like out, I need out, I need out. Ask yourself, is this job, is this person, is this situation really an issue? Or am I making it an issue because of how I feel? Like, think of it that way. You analyze it very like analytically. Go ahead and say, okay, let's say, for example, a job, right? Is my boss really picking on me? Or is it the fact that he's asking a lot from me that makes me feel like I'm going to be restricted? I'm going to be closed in. I have to do only this because is that you have to do something that makes you want to rebel. So ask yourself that. If it's a relationship and they're wanting to commit to more and you're feeling kind of afraid, is this something that they've shown you, done to make you feel that way? Or is it something where you don't know why you feel this way, but you just feel this way? This is where the lesson comes in. We have to decipher where these feelings are coming from. Are they legit or are they based on just an emotion that you don't know where it's coming from? Okay, because now you know where it's coming from. So that is what I'm getting for you, Scorpio. All right, I love to get your feedback. All right, let's see what you have to say. I do need freedom in any relationship. Yes, definitely. A big cat. In this life, love has been a great deal. Forever and a follower. I need the love. Aw, thank you. Welcome to the family and welcome to the tribe. And I find myself falling in love and I end up caging myself with that person even when that person is unavailable. I'm curious what year it was. We'll have to look into it, Lisa. Well. Um, you know what that reminds me of? Um, what do they call it? Let me see if I can look it up before I even say it. Let's see if Google can help me. Stockholm Syndrome describes the psychological condition of a victim who identifies with and emphasizes with their captor or abuser and their goals. Syndrome is rare, according to the FBI. That's what it says here. That reminds me of that. It's kind of like that's all you know, right? So eventually, our traumas, when it's all we know, is what we feel safe in, right? But at the same time, our instinct is to run. Our instinct is to rebel. Our instinct is to not commit. But and the same route, you find yourself attracting people who will put yourself in that box because, well, that's all you've ever known. So, very interesting. All right, guys, we made it through 3 hours. How about that? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all your feedback. I will be reading all the comments. Don't forget about the free giveaway that is in the comments in the description below. Tells you what I'm giving away and how to participate. Also, if you please post a question here, or if you can post it in the comment section, that will enter you to possibly win a free private reading with myself. 30 to 45 minutes. How you win is if I choose your question to create a video with it, I will give you a shout out. Then you see it, you reach out to me and say, hey, Bebe, I saw you use my question. And we go ahead and book your private reading. That's all there is to it. All right. Scorpio says falling in love with the person who is abusive. Stockholm, that is right. We have learned a lot today, haven't we? This has been one interesting live. Wow, man. All the things that we've discovered and uncovered. This has been an amazing time. I loved hanging out with you guys. I missed you guys. Thank you so much for being here, participating. I'll try to come on as much as I can this week. For sure, you'll see me Wednesday. For sure, you'll see me Saturday, but I'll try to come on other times so we can get through this list. Okay, guys? I love you all so very much. Thank you again for all your love, support to each other above everything else. Thank you for being the most amazing, wonderful tribe. I'm very grateful to have you guys. And I'll be here providing you celestial guidance. Bye, guys.